Hello, my friend. It's Heather Dunlap here with Thriving Woman. And what I want to share with you today is how to make sure your vision is your vision, right? So, what do I mean by that? What I come across is a lot of people say they have this big, huge vision for their life. And when you ask them about it and ask them to share more details, the details aren't there. It tends to be very general, such as I want to be a millionaire, I want to earn six figures, I want to be happy. And because it's so general, it ends up not coming to be. So, why is that? How come if you've got your vision board and you've written it out and you're listening to it and you're paying attention and you're aware of it and you're putting that in the forefront all the time, why is it not happening for you? One of the main reasons why people have a vision out there and it doesn't actually come to be is because it's not their vision and it's not descriptive about what they actually want. So, for example, if you find yourself saying, oh, my vision is I want to be a millionaire. Well, what does millionaire mean to you? Right? There's millionaire, it means different things to a lot of different people. What does millionaire mean to you specifically? Does it mean 1 million? Does it mean you have 1 million in the bank? Does you mean you have 1 million in assets? Because you see, there can be millionaires that actually don't have cash. So think about it this way. Let's say you come across someone and they own a home that's worth $2 million, and yet they're struggling to pay the property taxes. Why is that? Because they consider themselves a millionaire because they have the equity in the home, and equity is not spendable. It's not cash. So they can't easily can't pull that out of the house to pay the property taxes. And that's why you see that people at times are losing these valuable homes, not because they don't own the home. They own it free and clear. The problem is they don't have the cash to pay for the property taxes, and it ends up getting foreclosed on by the county. Or you see people who have a lot of debt to carry, but yet they have very little equity. So, for example, you could have someone who owns a $2 million home that has a $1.5 million mortgage on it. And now they're having trouble paying that $1.5 million monthly mortgage payment, and they lose it because of that. So, is that the kind of millionaire you want to be? Or do you want to be the kind of millionaire that earns $1 million profit every single year? That's the kind of millionaire I'm looking for. And I don't just speak millionaire, I speak specific numbers. So, for example, in my business, I say I want $1,085,000 or better in profit every single year. Then my brain says, okay, that's a very specific number. That's something very specific we can go for. So let's work on getting there, right? So because I'm so specific, I have a very definitive target to go after. And the brain loves clarity. Our brains love the details, right? Generalities, that's vague, that's uncertainty, that creates doubt because it doesn't know where to go, right? Think about it this way. Let's say you get in your car and you say, I'm going to go, I'm going to take a long drive today and I'm just going to head down to Florida. Well, where in Florida are you going? You going out on the panhandle? You going down to the Keys? Do you want to go just to northeastern Florida in Jacksonville? Where do you want to go? Because if you just let the car take you, who knows where you're going to end up? You're just going to end up somewhere in Florida. But yet you could have a very specific destination that you want to go to a specific hotel in South Beach, Miami. When you plug in that address, your car says, oh, here we go. This is exactly how to get there. It's the same thing with your brain. If you just say to your brain, I want to be a millionaire, it goes, okay, great, thank you, next. Moving on. When you say to your brain, I want $1,085,000 in profit in my business in 2023, the brain says, okay, let's go. I know where you're going. Let me show you the actions to get you there. So you do that with all areas of your vision, right? Because your vision, it needs to be yours. So if you're just taking on other people's visions, oh, that looks great. I like that one. Can I take that one? You can borrow it. And when you borrow it, you then need to get detailed with it and make it very specific and custom for you, right? It's like going into a tailor to buy a custom fitted suit versus going and buying one off the rack, right? The one off the rack, it's going to fit. You can wear it. It'll look good. It might be a great fit for you. It might not. But you know, every time you walk into the tailor, it's going to be custom made just for you, just the way you want it, with the fabrics that you like, with the colors that you want. It's going to fit you in the right places, and it's going to help disguise some you may not, you may want to disguise. But that suit is going to end up being yours and yours alone. Someone else can put it on, and it's not going to look as good as it does on you because it was made specifically for you. Same thing with your vision. Your vision needs to be specific to you and get so detailed about it that you can see it, smell it, taste it, feel it. And when you get excited about it, that's when you know. And when you tell somebody else about it, they're like, oh my gosh, that sounds awesome. I can see it. If you can help someone else see it, then you know your subconscious mind is going to be able to see it too. And when the brain starts to see it inside the brain in that picture behind your eyes, that's when it says, I know exactly where I'm going. Now let's take you there. So go ahead, share some information below about your vision, and let's see, share it with me, and let's take a look at it, and let's make sure it's detailed. And the other thing you want to do is not only detailed, but make sure you're repeating it over and over to yourself. Record. But when you record it in your own voice and you hear your own voice saying it, and you say it with excitement and with conviction and with commitment, your brain says, oh, we've already done this. We can do it again. Let's go do it. Here's the thoughts, the emotions, the actions to take to get us there, to make that vision our current reality. Because it's not off in the future. It's not something you want. It's who we are, and it's what we're doing, and it's what we do right now today. We're living this life today. And that's what brings it closer and closer and closer. Right? So if this is resonating with you and you want me to work with you on helping you clarify your vision and get detailed on your vision for yourself, for your life, then hop on my calendar, book a 15-minute call, and let's go deeper on this. And let's get together and get specific about your vision for your life. Because there's only one you, so there's only one vision that will work for you, the one you create. This is Heather Dunlop. Always remember, you have strength within you.